Welcome back to Recess for the Soul, a place where we slow down, soften our shoulders, and return to the parts of ourselves that the world often forgets. Today's moment is for the end of the year energy, the kind that makes you look back even when you're trying to look forward, the kind that arrives quietly, not loud, not rushed, but steady, like a calm snowfall. This is typically the season of Christmas for many. Lights lining rooftops, songs floating through grocery stores, children and even adults dreaming of magic. But for others, it's just another cold month, another chapter closing, another reminder that time keeps moving, whether we're ready or not. So let this be clear. This episode is not about religion. It's not about doctrine. It's not about who celebrates what. This is about presence, reflection, healing, and honoring where you are. Because this time of year carries emotions we don't always know how to name. Some of us feel joy. Some of us feel lonely. Some of us feel numb. Some of us feel all of it at the same time. And that's okay. You see, this season has a way of pulling memories out of us. The smell of pine, the chill of the air, the way nights fall earlier and silence stays longer. It reminds us of when life felt simpler, when laughter echoed through living rooms, when we didn't realize how sacred ordinary moments really were. It reminds us of grandparents who used to hum while cooking, of old Christmas movies playing in the background, of family traditions that slowly faded as life changed. And it reminds us of the people no longer sitting beside us, the voices we can't call anymore, the hugs that now live only in memory. There are people we miss deeply during this time. Parents, friends, lovers, versions of ourselves that no longer exist. And yet, we are still here, breathing, surviving, becoming. And that deserves recognition. Sometimes the holidays don't feel joyful. Sometimes they feel heavy. Sometimes they feel like you're pretending to be okay just to keep the atmosphere peaceful. Sometimes they feel like forced smiles and quiet tears behind closed doors. And this moment right here, this is where you don't have to pretend. You don't have to be festive. You don't have to be cheerful. You just get to be human. This season isn't only about celebrations. It's about reflection, about taking inventory of what this year taught us, about what we carried, what we dropped, what tried to break us, and what shaped us. Maybe this year stretched you in ways you never expected. Maybe you grew through the pain. Maybe you held on when you wanted to let go. Maybe you learned how to forgive or began learning how to love yourself. Whatever your year looked like, honor it. Not just the wins, but the wounds too. Because survival is sacred and rest is necessary. We live in a world that constantly tells us to rush, to perform, to produce, to prove. But this season whispers something different. Slow down. Breathe. Reflect. Even the earth rests right now. Trees shed their leaves. The sky softens. And even nature pauses to prepare for the rebirth. So why shouldn't you? You are allowed to rest without guilt. You are allowed to feel without explanation. You are allowed to exist without apology. And for those who celebrate Christmas, may your homes feel warm. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, also may your homes feel warm. May your spirit feel held. May your moments feel meaningful. For those who don't, may this time still bring you comfort. May it bring you peace. May it bring you stillness. You don't need a holiday to deserve gentleness. You don't need a tradition to justify your healing. Sometimes the greatest gift is stillness, silence, permission to breathe. And as the year prepares to close, take a moment to honor your journey. Not just the destination, but the road itself. You didn't just survive, you transformed. So today, let yourself sit with that truth. Let the quiet wrap around you. Let the light remind you that even in the darkest months, you are still here, and your presence matters. This is Recess for the Soul, a moment of reflection, rest, and gentle healing. May you carry light into the quiet and peace into the days ahead. And remember, today and every day moving forward, please remember to take a recess for your soul because it's necessary.